Today we are diving into something really exciting, DALL-E 3, an advanced AI image generation tool. But before we get into the details, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more tech insights. First, let's talk about what DALL-E 3 is. It's developed by OpenAI. DALL-E 3 is a state-of-the-art AI model capable of creating stunning, detailed images from text or from textual description. It's a leap forward in AI creativity, blending technologies and art in ways that we have never seen before. Many of you might have experienced DALL-E 3 through ChatGPT, where it shows impressive results. That's because DALL-E 3 is integrated with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT enhances the prompt and give it as input to the DALL-E 3 API, and then these stunning images are generated. So guys, here I have Thunder Client open and I'm testing the API of DALL-E 3 using this simulation. Thunder Client is a VS Code extension which can be used to test API calls, develop and so on. If I go to their documentation, here in the image generation, we have this curl command. I can get the Python code or Node.js and curl as well. So if I just gave it to ChatGPT and tell him, hey, how can I simulate it in Thunderclient, it will just tell you anyway. So to simulate it, first of all, you have to paste the URL over here, select the method as post, and copy paste this in the body section and go to headers. And here you have to add content type application/JSON, authorization, period, and then here you will paste your API key. That's it. So right now let's test if I call this API what we actually get in result. I'm saying cute little cat. Let's send it. Okay, so as you can see, as a result, I'm getting few things. Number one, the created time, date, and so on. And in data, we have revised prompt and the URL to the generated images. If I copy this URL, as you can see, this is the image that was generated by DALL-E 3. So as you can see, I said cute little cat, but it's saying a small adorable feline creature displaying blah 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 and so on. Basically, it's a nice feature for some use cases, like if you are building an application to give access to normal users to generate stunning images. Of course, they might not be that creative to write such creative prompt and so on. So they might just give these little inputs and DALL-E API is taking care of it for you. Now let's see if we can control this behavior. I mean, what if we don't want DALL-E to enhance our prompt and we just want to give whatever we give as input and the image should be generated according to those keywords or whatever. In their documentation, if we scroll down, here they have mentioned we cannot disable this feature, but we can somehow tune it by adding this to our prompt. So let's copy this and here I will paste it before my prompt. Okay, so this is hard coded and let's assume this is the input from the user. Now let's test it out and see what happens. Okay, it has still rewrite the prompt, but it is very close according to what we gave as input, because they also mentioned in their statement that it may get closer to whatever the user seeks, but not at all. We cannot disable it at this moment, and in future, I'm sure they are going to let the developer have access to change this behavior. So let's test this image. Okay, that's nice. This image was generated. Not bad. Let's say man walking on an empty road at midnight. Okay, so I can also sense that the prompt has become shorter because it's trying not to add so much details to whatever input we give. Let's check this image. Nice. I like the details and the way it follows the user's instruction. Let's discuss some of these parameters. So in parameters, first of all, we have this model name. We are using DALL-E 3, of course. Then we have this prompt section, and you know what to do with this. Then we have this number, and for DALL-E 2, it can be up to 10. It means it will generate 10 images at a time. But with DALL-E 3, you can generate only one image at a time. So let's say you have application and you want to generate multiple images within single API call, what you'll do is your server must send parallel requests to OpenAI DALL-E 3 API and generate images separately. So it will give the sense to the end user that, okay, within a single click, I generated 2 images, 3 images, or whatever. And next we have the sizes. So for sizes here, as you can see, we have 3 different type of sizes. Let's try this size and see how the image might look like. Right now, as you can see, it's like a portrait. We have more height and less width. Anyway, let's generate the same image again and see how it affects the overall output. Alright, you also see that this time it has not added anything extra to the prompt. So it's somehow working according to how we want it to behave. This is perfect. I mean, I'm impressed and I hope you're also. So this image size, it actually gives us a larger image which have more width than its height, and it seems more detailed, like, oh my gosh. So anyway guys, these were some technical details of the DALL-E 3 API. I hope you find this information helpful. If you have any question, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to hit the like, share and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.